First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the pack.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take it! It was 150 for Wyatt.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. That's going to be fielded back at the 5. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Cowboys.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy six.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's take.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. It is 3rd and 10. Prescott now. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Caden Ellis in on that stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing on second down, Love. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So after 1, it's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll throw it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Here's Dak to throw. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Second down and 8. Here's Love. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. How about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Prescott. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. Now Prescott. This one complete to Sutton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Play action now. Prescott. That one intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. Slot man in motion left. From the gun, it's Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
A second down throw for Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Come back team. Come back team.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Prescott. The catch made there by Sutton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Kill.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Packers going to use their final timeout now. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On second down, Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that is just deflating for this kickoff team. You find yourself down double digits at the half. You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the 3rd quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And bang, this happens. A heck of a return to start this 3rd quarter.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Love. Quick throw, taken in. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Love to throw it on first down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They motion the slot man left. Go. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll go for it. Love. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 back, 60 back. Ready? 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Here's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. This pass caught right side. It's Allen.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Here's a third down and 4.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Now Prescott. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, it's Dak. That is left side and taken in by Allen. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, check it, buddy.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Throwing on second down, Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Let's go now.
In motion, Reed. On the ground, it's Jacobs. That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4. A second down throw for Love. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. On 1st down, it's Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Running is Jacobs. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Trap 60. Here we go. Set.
On 4th down, Love. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the Cowboys will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey.